Welcome to the Kernow Kast weekly vlog where I document my week as it goes on. Now I finished work already. That's better. Yeah, so this is what happened last week. So it's Tuesday night and I'm just editing up the vlog. That was all from last week. And the last few days I've been working on this, the man engine video.
Roseworthy Farms pasties, then pretty handsome.
What's up? It's Saturday night, 7th of April. I've just uploaded this video here to YouTube and to my Facebook. It's when I visited the man engine last week, so the full edit is now up and available to watch. As you can see, we have the microphone out, so I've just recorded a really short podcast to apologise to my listeners because there's no podcast this week because my guest had to postpone until next week. Which brings me to the Instagram followers. Unfortunately, I've not been able to post so much this week. I've been quite busy, lots of stuff going on, and yeah, I think I'm having to might have to rein it back in a little bit. So yeah, watching that, I didn't get a lot done really. I mean, I got the man engine video done, which was a bit of a difference. I don't normally have to work on a video like that often at the moment. Something I will be doing more of, hopefully. But I think it's been quite a difficult week. I think I've kind of had the wind taken out of my sail, if you like. It wasn't actually that busy a week. I mean, I think I felt a bit tired and I didn't really go for it. I kind of taken away the Instagram posts. I think that kind of stopped the momentum a little bit. The podcast that got postponed, that took a bit of the wind out of my sail, like I said. So yeah, that kind of made everything feel like I lost a lot of momentum, which is a shame, but I think you're going to get weeks like that when you're starting up something new and you're trying to keep on top of all these different things that you're trying to do. I think it's important to try and focus in on what I am actually wanting to do, and obviously the podcast is such a major part of what I'm doing, and that is something that I'm really passionate about. And the Instagram posts, I thought, and I was like, yeah, that's a really good way of doing it. And I found that it was really difficult to keep looking stuff up every night and make sure that I post every single day, and that got really on top of me when you're trying to you then have to get the podcast done, and then you're like, What I'm thinking of trying to do with that is turn it into a blog. So make a blog and then take extracts from that blog with the pictures and post them, and hopefully that should make things a little bit easier. Plus, it will give me some extra content. So by almost killing two birds with one stone, I'll still have to get it done, but at least then the blog will be written up and I can just copy and paste, and it's the same thing, and it just drives hopefully just drives some traffic towards the blog, which then hopefully will gain a few more people interested in what I'm doing. One of those challenging weeks, and everything's been going really well for me. I've had a lot of momentum built up, and this week that's just gone has been a bit of a challenge. I mean, uploading this vlog here is a couple days behind, really. I mean, doing the Into Bodmin special, that kind of took things a little bit different. I had a lot of work to do for that. It was like almost sort of 5 podcasts in 1 week, so it was a lot more work than what it normally would be just to upload 1 podcast. So hopefully once business resumes as normal with the podcast, then hopefully that will build the momentum back up again. But if you did watch the man engine video, please let me know what you thought. I'd really appreciate that, and leave a little bit of a comment and what have you. I think it's had about 1,500 views on Facebook, and it's got about 70 or something on YouTube, and I haven't really been pushing a lot of people towards the YouTube video. The Facebook does seem to get a lot more views, probably because it's just in people's newsfeed. More people are on Facebook just flicking through, and then they go, bam, yeah, I'll watch that, give it 2 minutes, and then, or hopefully all of it. A lot of the rest of the week was literally just, I was editing the man engine video a lot. I've had a lot of stuff happen to me personally in the last few weeks, so I've kind of had a lot to think about regarding that. But then that's just what happens, don't you? You get this this resistance, I think they call it. Things get thrown at you where it's almost like throwing spanners in the works just to try and trip you up and make sure that you can't get this thing to work for you. But I am still doing it. So I am still getting the vlog out, even if it's a day or two late. I am still producing content. So even though I didn't get a podcast out, I still got the managing video up, and I tried to direct my podcast listeners towards that. At least I was putting something out. So hopefully, yeah, like I said, as long as the podcast, I can keep it. I have got podcasts in the pipeline. I've got people lined up for stuff. So it's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm always looking for new guests and always trying to get people to come on. If you're watching this and you've not seen anything that I do before, I have a podcast where I sit down with business leaders and talk about their story of how they run their business, how they started it, how they overcame challenges, etc. I almost call it like a soft sales pitch. So you're just talking to me about it, and hopefully people that are watching it might decide to use your business. I mean, it's free to be on the show, so by all means, promote your business for free. I also would love to speak to people about Cornish culture, so I really want to talk to people in the mining industry, pasties, anything to do with Cornish culture. Musicians, another thing about musicians, you can have your music featured on the podcast, and I really want to try and build up a library where I can just pull from for the vlogs and the podcast and promote music locally through what I'm doing, and all that is for free as well. I mean, right now it is everything I want to do for now is for free, and because I want to try and make a name for myself, I want to try and become a part of the Cornish community that is in a positive way, and I want to try and build communities as well, which is and try and support things to improve life in Cornwall, which is where the Interbobbing special came in. I think I've covered enough for now for this week, and hopefully next week will be a bit more up. I mean, I'll have the podcast to record, and that should help me get back on the horse, if you like. Thanks very much for watching this week, and I'll be back next week without fail. The weekly vlog will always be going up because I think it's important to try and document my story as much as possible, even if only 16 people watch it. I haven't got a problem with that. To be honest, if no one watched it, I still would be uploading the weekly vlog, because maybe in 2 or 3 years' time it's going to be quite amazing to look back at what I've done, and hopefully this weekly vlog will evolve as well, so it will become not just me sitting here in my dining room talking to you. It will be me out and about doing more things, and not just me speaking to the camera all the time, and hopefully it will be more entertaining and more worth a watch. But I think it's important to show where you've come from and what you've had to do to get to that point in the first place. Yeah, thank you very much. If you're watching this again and you think that there's someone that might be interested in watching, then please share it and comment and let me know what you think. And yeah, all the best for now. Cheers, my dears.